Okay, moving forward. I'm going to get it today. At least I can take my anger out on the prison cells. Don't think I'm making the time door, but this is fine. Okay. I think the main thing is that I've been going through the sewers a lot in the last few days. Let's do this. At least we already have a pretty good synergy with this rapier and the ice blast, because the rapier has extra damage on frozen targets. Yay! Frantic Sword 4. Sure, we'll go with Frantic Sword. Not a bad sword, honestly. Okay, there's our old sewers. I mean... Scales with brutality. No, honestly, it was just a shield. I wanted to get it replaced with the Ice Blast since I swapped to a different weapon, so the synergy didn't stick any longer. Where am I going from here? Put it down. This. What a cake. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Okay, I need to swap these, I think. Nah, I'll keep the crossbow. The crossbow-matic. Not doing the challenge, it's gonna kill me. Well, it won't kill me, but it's... yeah, not with my currents. Not with the weapon I got right now. Not in this pair. There is a thing over here I missed. Over here. Is there anything else I've missed? I think that's pretty much everything, so let's head off to the old sewers. Hooray! Aura of laceration. I mean, sure. No, pretty much just blueprints, I think, at that point. Do I want to swap this out? Eh. Not feeling the laceration. I'm thinking... just increased health, really. I like this one. Let's get this one. This is extra insurance, really. I might regret that, but eh. I think I might leave the shield behind. Dagger of the Sadistic Cult. Yeah, neat's one way to put it. Brutality, so I can kill stuff faster. I don't want to deal with a cursed chest, so goodbye. Okay. Running, 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 running. Chest. What's in you? Throwing knives. Not feeling the throwing knives. Ow. Upgraded crossbow. Dramatic thing. I got turned into a ping pong ball. That's fun. Right next to the exit, too. Moving forward. Moving on. Yeah, just a bit. Go with another frantic sword. rush and see if we can make the time door. And we did. So, let's do this one. I feel like that's kind of my go-to at the moment. Door is down. I'm trying to get away from that. I feel like that's too much of a crutch. And I feel like I'm doing okay enough that I don't need it now? Maybe? Also, hi Styles. I actually haven't even unlocked Isaac Jones yet. Got Bethany yesterday. So, fun fact, Styles. Bethany and Isaac are brother and sister, but only one of them is at any given timeline. Apparently, one of them dies in childbirth, regardless of what timeline you're in. Which is sad, but kind of a weird timeline mishmash of whatever. Also, Impaler 4, which does kind of kill my freeze enemies synergy I've got going here, but, you know, it's an Impaler. And, you know, having the viscera of dead stuff exploding. So, what's interesting with that is that it's only mentioned in the game files. It's not actually something that is explicitly mentioned in-game, which I don't know how I feel about that, but at the same time, it's kind of cool to see that there's a little bit of lore beyond what we know in the game. It's kind of cool. We'll go in. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there's another bit of interesting trivia you find in the game files. That's kind of cool. I'm trying to think of how they could do that without adding to... in a way that's not intrusive. Yeah, I think I will sell this in this level 4. Okay. I need advice from the chat here. Do we keep the Frantic Sword 2 with the frozen enemy synergy we've got going on, or do we go for the Impaler 4 that causes stuff to explode? Because I'm not actually sure what I want to do with this. Because freezing with parrying, it's not bad. They're both kind of dangerous. It's a tough question between something that goes stabby stabby and a thing that goes freeze freeze. Glass cannon, frozen sword. The Frantic Sword actually does really well against enemies with a lot of health, because you're able to, if you get hit, you're able to rally back that health with relatively quickly. So stick with a Frantic Sword with synergy, you mean? But yeah, I would probably keep with the Frantic Sword for synergy. Yep, no problem. I got what you meant, at least. Would have rather gotten a, That's funny. Heavy crossbow, no thank you. Heavy crossbow is kind of interesting, but you kind of have to build around that. Damage from projectiles reduced by 75%. Nice. Indeed. That ivy grenade would have been nice. But no spider rune for me. Not yet, anyways. What do you got? That ice grenade might be handy in a pinch. I think I'll grab that. So swap. This is too good of a synergy, but it also completely contradicts the synergy I've already got going. Golden Amulet's tactics. Burn the ground behind them and extra damage on burning targets. Yeah, the Biter Swarm's not really all that great. I shouldn't build a synergy around it. But this would also help a lot against the boss. Let's go for it. Maybe we'll shift to Tactics again. I don't know. Blast cannon. You remember that I can block and get a little bit of extra damage out of it. Need a head here next. Ow. The thing that surprised me the most when I was reading through the data files, the Rockmen were actually one of the founding races of the Federation. What? I mean, it doesn't exactly make sense, does it? I mean, I guess it does, but at the same time, it's like, caught me off guard. Let's start working towards the Hunter's Grenade. Yeah, just a little bit. There's not a lot. Another interesting bit is that Kazak is, he actually hunts other mantis. I could see it. I actually have a lot of survival mutations now. Let's get this. Yeah. Which, again, maybe that explains part of the Mantis Federation War that we hear of in FTL. I don't know, there's lots of really weird things you can read in the game files. It answers some questions, but at the same time, it just raises more questions. More questions than answers now, which isn't bad. Alrighty, see you, Styles. Thanks for stopping by. A store. Extra damage on a frozen target. I mean, yes, a frantic sword's kinda neat, but I think we know what we're going for now. A lot more consistent damage, too. Indeed. ninja. I don't want to deal with that. One of these days I need to give a curse chest a try, but I don't think today's going to be that day. Maybe once I start... Well, maybe once I get the, once I finally get the spider rune, we can give it a go. Cake. Well, that wasn't worth it for the 490 gold. Flashbang. Nope. We actually have a decent synergy with the, with our two tactics weapons, so we're gonna keep using it. Even though we haven't really used it at all. Oiled sword. Not that one. Not that oiled sword. Not one that's going to cause me to take 2.5 times more damage. Nope. Oh, our exit already. That's quick. Let's do some cleanup. See what else we can find. Roll, roll. Another one that takes 2.5 times more damage. something over here. More brutality. Do I want... This might be better than the Biter Swarm 2. With flammable oil, that's actually not bad. Yeah, let's go with this. Take that, you ugly worm. The names in this game for some of the enemies are certainly interesting. It is a hassle. That is very true. So you just have to pick the right time to use it. So over here, with this elite, might be our best time to use it. It's more just the invulnerability. You get gold when you get a dead cell from an enemy, and poison enemies that hurt you. I like that. So again, more gold. I don't want that. Flammable oil, burning targets. Okay, here's an interesting synergy. Corrupted power. Everything around me gets covered in flammable oil, but I also take more damage. I think I'll stick with what I've got. Thank you, though. I mean, I've got a thing that should freeze the Watcher, so it's not a huge issue. I don't know. The bullet hell part isn't honestly that bad. I don't find that too difficult. I'm trying to remember if it has killed me before, though. It might have. It might have done. It might have killed me once, but... Do I have anything else left here? Yeah, there's a little bit towards the beginning that I left. over there. Yeah, fair enough. What do I have left? Let's just head to the exit. I think we should be able to manage against the Watcher just fine. And the poison enemies that hurt you, I feel like that might be a little bit more useful with the tentacles. Yeah, they tentacles. Okay. So what do I want to go for here? I guess just health. Recovering health after the death of an enemy, that's not too bad. Cooldown delay is not going to help at all with tonic. I guess we could get this. Sinew bleeds, and it also has the burn extra affix, I've heard someone call it. The health probably is what we'll go for. Just make us tanky. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. wasn't too bad, honestly. I was trying to be too fancy with trying to parry every single, like, shove attack of his. Rally! New blueprints. What does rally do? Let's give it to you first. The time available to recover your health after taking damage is multiplied by 2. That would actually be excellent with, like, the Frantic Sword. Let's see. Let's give Knockout Shield. I guess the dagger. I like the Knockout Shield, but not that one. Okay. Slumbering Sanctuary. Try number 3 for today, I think? Because effectively, you get hit, you're able to rally your health back pretty quickly. That rally mechanic is a lifesaver for some weapons. You blocking these guys. Where's this fogger? Really, really weak sinew slicer. 2, 1. Quit kicking it off the cliff, you Okay, he's dead. Can't go that way yet. Okay, just kill the sinew slicer in a single shot. Sure, why not? That's... I'm playing this way too safe. Oh, there's 2 of you! And a store. Poison target, bleeding target, burning target, and arrows fall from victims. I don't know about those yet. And a fogger. Of course there's a fogger. Nope. No curse chest for me, please. Okay, concentration intensifies. You can just have fun down there. If I go up here. Okay. Here goes nothing! I panicked, I think is what happened there. Okay, well I have no one to blame but myself for that one. I'm almost debating doing that off stream and just record it once I finally get into a successful go of it. Because that's... meh. Yeah, exactly. I panicked. Elite fights. A lot of busy things go on, so it's... I still need more practice, I guess. At the same time, I don't know if I want to keep doing Toxic Sewers, Old Sewers over and over and over again. I'm getting a little burned out, just a tiny bit. I think I will probably... I think I have a pretty good idea how you did it. You pretty much tossed this slicer behind you and you just parried forward. I do need the spider room. I need to get that. I'm debating on, do I do another run today, or do I call it there? I'm debating on if we call the stream. Because I do need to get some lunch. Didn't have much for breakfast. And I would also like to get that Steel Judoka run finished, so I can maybe do another run into the breach. I think I'm going to call the stream there, actually. Lunch is probably a better idea. I'm getting a little peckish. So, let's go ahead and fix this thing. I thank you, everybody, for watching that stopped by, and I wish you the rest of the best. Yeah, I wish you the rest for the best of your day. Blech. Either way, I will see you next week with a few runs of this, and then maybe another game as well. We shall have to see. Anyways, cheers.